Hello, Scorpios. Thank you very much for joining this February monthly reading. This is Letao, your astrologist and your spiritual counselor. First of all, Happy New Year, Chinese New Year to everybody, all the Scorpios watching this video. If you are a sun sign, moon sign, or rising sign Scorpio, this is a reading for you. Now, first of all, we're going to use Oracle of the Mythic Heroes and Oracle of the Celestial Deities, together with some other Oracle cards and Tarot cards pool to read your monthly energy, including your communication, your career. Finally, we're going to look at your love and relationships, okay? Thank you so much, Universe. First of all, 3 cards. We're going to look at where you are now, what could be blocking you, and what could be assisting you during the months of February. First card, Pluto, the god of transformation, letting go, death leading to rebirth. Now, what could be blocking you during this period of time is Pan. Yeah, that makes sense, Scorpios. And finally, we have got the energy. What could be assisting you now is Orpheus. Wow, this is a powerful combination, Scorpios. Now, I'll tell you what this means, all right? Now, first of all, having Pluto in the first house is really talking about this urge, right? Or this intuitive feeling that you have that something needs to fade and something needs to develop, right? So this is about an ending becomes a new beginning, right? The death leading to rebirth, that kind of cyclical energy, right? Something leading to something new. So Pluto is asking you, right, within this February time, what are you ready to let go of? What are you ready to put a period there and say goodbye? That could be maybe an old chapter of your life, an old career, an old relationship, or this could even be about just a small, very small amount of you guys who are watching this video. This could even be about maybe, losing a person in your life, right? Now, I'm not gonna lie. Because Pluto does, he is also known as the god of death, right? So this could also be about maybe you lost a family member recently, or maybe just someone left your life, right? And so Pluto does carry a little bit that kind of loneliness, or a sense of sort of like, I'm mourning over something. But at a deeper level, this card is all talking about the urge in you to transform. Now, let's look at what could be blocking you. You got Pan there. Now, when Pan's energy is blocking you, this could be about anxiety and fear, okay? Now, a lot of you guys, Scorpios, who are going through this energy, you could have a lot of worry about how you're going to transform, or are you going to have a very successful rebirth, right? So, for example, death leading to rebirth, like what we said, okay? Whatever that is dying, we already know, okay? This is leaving my life. This is not happening again, okay? This is finishing. But then we might have a little bit worried about, but where's the new thing, right? Or when the new thing is really presenting itself to us, are we able to handle it well? Are we able to nurture it and grow it? Now, one of the things about this energy is Orpheus sitting on top. And I really want you guys to know, because this is the energy that is helping you. Orpheus is all talking about your self-belief, all right? This is about you needing to know how talented you are. What's the right word to describe this? You know your self-worth, all right? Let's put it this way. In ancient Greek mythology, Orpheus had a very fascinating story with Pluto, or he was also known as Hades, right? The god of the underworld. Pluto actually used his musical talent to touch Hades, or Pluto's heart. And thus he won an opportunity to save his dead wife, Eurydice. And he gained the permission from Hades to bring Eurydice back to the mortal world, right? Now, of course, at the end of the day, because he lost trust in Hades' words, so he didn't keep his promise, which he promised that, he will never look back at Eurydice before he reached the sunlight. And so he lost the opportunity of saving his wife. But the most important moral of this story is about sometimes in the a phase of fear, right? Or in this anxiety that we all create in our mind, are we able to actually trust that we are doing the right thing and we have all the resource to create that beautiful future? I think a lot of Scorpios, perhaps during this month, you're really going through some kind of transformation, right? But this just needs a lot of trust and confidence, right? Specifically, people ask, okay, confident about what? Well, confident about who you are. Okay, now we're going to pull a little bit more cards to look at the details, right? But I think this is the most important message I want to deliver to you guys. Now, we're going to pull a little bit more cards from Mythic Tarot, okay? So let's look at your communication, your interaction with the people around you. We're going to look at your work and also your personal relationship. All right. Thank you, universe. Thank you very much. Let's have a look at the energy for Scorpios. Okay, that's it. Thank you so much, universe. Your communication, we got the moon. Okay. Now, again, the moon sometimes is talking about maybe us feeling a little bit confused left and right. Um, I do feel that for a lot of Scorpios, right? I mean, Scorpio literally is ruled by Hades, right? By Pluto. So this is saying that sometimes you guys are going so deep within yourselves, right? You're looking for that truth or answer within yourself so much that you might be feeling a little bit scared by yourself. All right. So the moon is talking about maybe when it's to communication, you are not being clear enough, or maybe you're a little bit afraid to communicate your needs, communicate what you want, right? Based on your history. So for example, whether this is about a job, a career, right? Or this is about a relationship issue, what I really want you guys to know is to bring clarity, all right, to the situation and shed some light on what is mysterious and what is a little bit kind of like vague, right? Or what is not being said. I think because Scorpio people generally speaking are very they're very psychic anyway. Okay, let's put it this way. So I think for a lot of you guys, you already have a sense about what is not being said. But again, use your verbal, okay, your words to clarify things and avoid confusion in your communication. With your work and career, okay, we have got the Seven of Pentacles. Now, this card is talking about your consideration, right? There could be about maybe you thinking about whether you should do a job or not, whether you should leave a job or not, whether you should change a job or not, or whether you should start your own business or not, right? Seven of Pentacles is in a good way is talking about the investments maybe you want to make in the long run, right? In order to grow something. But with the moon energy, this could be saying that you have a little bit fear and concern about whether this will eventually give you the result or not. Now, like what I said about this Orpheus energy, the best way for you to get that answer, it's very straightforward. It's actually not about whether this business or this job will work out or not, but this is more asking you, do you think that you are talented enough to handle it? It's not about a job, it's about you. All right. But we're going to look at a little bit more energies with another deck of cards. Let's go on to your relationship. We have got, wow, literally the death card. Okay. Now, so Pluto death card. Okay. Definitely. I do feel that some of you guys who are watching this video, maybe someone has left your life. Maybe you have just lost someone important. Whereas for some of you guys, maybe you have just gone through a breakup or you're going through a breakup or a separation, right? Things like that. Now, if you are single and watching this video, now this could be saying that perhaps there's going to be a fundamental change happening in your love life. Okay, so if you have been always single, right, you never meet someone, then this death card could be really talking about a fundamental change happening in your perspective, in how you see relationships or what kind of relationship you want to build. Now, it's also very possible that some of the confusion or blockages could be removed from your life. All right. Now, let's pull a little bit more cards from the Star Code Oracle. Okay, let's see, get a little bit more uh, uh, details, right, about these three different areas. Thank you, universe. All right, three cards. First card for your communication under the moon, we have got the 10th house authority. Yeah. So again, I have a very strong feeling that this confusion that you're feeling left and right, not really sure what's going on. Sometimes this fear and self-doubt could be related to your career path. All right. So for some of you guys, this could also be about maybe how you deal with the authority, how you deal with the government, or how you deal with the boss, the CEO, those kind of people who are in authority, basically. All right. So again, clear communication and be clear about what you want and what you're afraid of. All right. The moon tells you try not to stay in the murky water. Now, with your career, we have got solar, calm, and clarify. Literally, I just said clarify things, right? Again, all right? This card tells you that, okay, this is not the time for you to take a lot of aggressive actions towards something, but before you take the action, ask more questions. Okay, so for example, when you are wondering whether you should do this new job or not, ask yours, not just ask yourself, sorry, ask the other person, right? What does this job entail, right? What is your expectation, right? My concern is I'm good at doing this, I'm not good at doing that, right? But How does that sound to you, right? What are you expecting from me, right? All the kind of things you need to clarify, because this energy tells you before you jump into something, something needs to be asked and something needs to be clarified. All right. Also, this card, Solar Calm, is number 16, which goes to 7. You got 7 of Pentacles, which is double 7. Double 7 means news, okay? So again, this is related to, for example, communication, emails, right? Talking, right? Getting things clarified. Very good. Now continue. We're going to look at your love and relationship. We have got Mars, motion, okay? Now, this energy, number 22, right, is talking about the sense of action that we need to take. And by the way, the reason why I'm saying this death energy, right, transformation energy could be very good is because Mars is exalted in Scorpio. First of all, this video is for Scorpio. So you get Mars, this shows that Mars is working for you. Okay, this is a good Mars, actually. So I think when it comes to let's say relationships, right? This card literally could be saying that if you want a relationship, don't be afraid to make that change, right? From being single to being a partner, right? Finding the right soulmate. There could even be some kind of risks you need to take because of the moon card next to it, right? So for single Scorpios out there, this could be saying that this year, I'm not really sure if this month, could be about this month as well. You might be able to connect with someone maybe through work or some kind of events or right work related things, but maybe at the very beginning you're a little bit unsure. You don't know what this really is, right? You don't know what they're looking for. You don't know what they truly want. But however, it needs you to take a leap of faith, right? To take the action to communicate again and to connect. And then at a later stage, you will realize they're okay, so they're the right one, right? Oh, and now I see the real you, right? Instead of the one that is putting on the facade, right? Dealing with you. So I think for singles, this could be a great energy. All right. Now, if you are already partnered, the death card with the moon and also the Mars could be also be telling you that it's important. It's a very important month for you to actually clarify things proactively, right? Instead of kind of like just letting things kind of float there and you are guessing, your partner is guessing, but nobody talks about it. I think this is a month that is very important that both of you actually can be very communicative about your concerns, about your worries, about your fears with each other. Okay, very good. Now, let me just have a double look. Oh, by the way, so in your relationship, you got 13 and 22. So both of them, leads to number 4. And a double 4 in a relationship, oh, sorry, in tarot actually means insomnia. So this could also be saying that some of you guys might even lose a little bit sleep, right, over this transformation or over a relationship thing. So again, in order for you to not lose sleep, right, have a peace of mind, communicate. All right. Mars is always about your action rather than just thought. This is about doing something about it. Okay. Now, finally, we're going to pull one card from Oracle of the Mythic Heroes. Well, let's have a look. All right. So we're going to pull one card, right? And let's see what's the final advice, right, for our beautiful Scorpios. Thank you so much, universe. Just one card, okay, for our beautiful Scorpios. My God, are you kidding me? Okay, Orpheus healing. We just got Orpheus as the card that is helping you, and you got Orpheus again. Again, for a lot of Scorpios, I feel that this is definitely a month for you to really heal your inner pain, right? Earlier I actually talked about communicating clearly. Communication can be a very good therapy. I don't know if you're aware of that. So a set of you feeling very lonely and kind of like being stuck in your own home, not talking to anyone, and just do overthinking. I think it's very important that you can actually come out of the darkness, walk under the sun, and communicate with the people about what you want and what you need, and what kind of healing that you need, and what kind of trauma that you have been going through. Again, Orpheus, double Orpheus here is also representing your talent. Okay, so a lot of the Scorpio people watching this video, just in case you're doubting whether you're talented enough, whether you have anything to add value, right, to the environment, to the people around you, to the society, you do. And you have a lot of values there. And it's just about whether you can really showcase that or not. Okay. And by the way, don't ever be afraid of showcasing that. Because earlier, as what we mentioned, the Pluto and the Orpheus combination is about releasing fear and be who you are. Thank you so much, my beautiful Scorpios. This is your February reading. I hope everyone has an amazing month. Please remember, if you like the reading, subscribe to my channel, like it, and share it with the people you care about. And I look forward to seeing all of you guys very soon in the next video. See you next time.